Elon Musk is a man that can never be kept away from the public spotlight, and his most recent antic, the purchase of Twitter, has certainly raised many eyebrows to say the least. Come along as we go through the 10 wildest moments from Elon Musk's first week as the newly crowned owner of Twitter. Number 10. Elon Musk entered Twitter's offices holding a bathroom sink on Thursday, October 27th. He grinned and muttered to the camera, "You can't help but let that sink in," laughing at his own absurd pun. He may be one of the world's richest men, but a good sense of humor is something you just can't buy. At the time, there were rumors that Musk intended to reduce Twitter's workforce by 75%, which he reportedly rebuffed in response to a question from a worker. Technically, this was the day before his actual Twitter stint began on Friday, when the buyout agreement was closed. The sink incident, however, set the stage for what will undoubtedly be a peculiar chapter in the company's history. Number 9. When Musk fired Twitter's CEO Parag Agrawal, CFO Ned Segal, top policy executive Ajay Agad, and general counsel Sean Edgett, it became obvious that heads were going to roll. It marked the end of Agrawal's brief and turbulent term as the business's CEO, which was largely defined by a public back and forth with Elon Musk. Agrawal took over as CEO less than a year after the company founder, Jack Dorsey, quit. Agrawal and his fellow fired executives are due multi-million-dollar payouts for their early terminations. But Musk reportedly claimed that they were fired for cause, which, if it holds up, would mean they won't get their infamous golden parachute payments. Number 8. The decision Musk made on Monday to make Twitter verification a $20 monthly premium service was by far the most divisive action he's taken in his first days at Twitter. According to reports, the billionaire gave a group of engineers 1 week to develop the capability or face termination completely. Many pointed out that the $20 cost for the coveted checkmark next to your Twitter bio is much more than even the most expensive streaming services, as Twitter exploded in outrage. Making verification a pay-to-play scheme might also undercut a feature that, at least conceptually, aims to stop abuse and disinformation on the site by verifying that well-known people are who they claim to be. This one might be a bit of a miss from Elon Musk, with such a feature pandering only to those that can pay that kind of money, thereby actually defeating the verification badge's purpose. In a funnier change of events, Musk decided to drop the asking price for a verification badge to $8 per month, after novelist Stephen King said he would simply leave the platform to no one's support. Number 7. The same day Elon Musk grabbed control of Twitter, Nancy Pelosi's husband was subjected to a violent and unsettling assault by an alleged house intruder who broke into their San Francisco home with the intention of kidnapping the Democratic leader. Elon Musk felt compelled to comment on the attack on Sunday and tweeted a link to an obviously bogus, homophobic conspiracy theory from a right-wing fringe website with a track record of spreading incorrect information. Musk wrote, "There's a tiny possibility there might be more to this story than meets the eye." That is not likely to be the case. There's a ton of evidence to back up the official account, and there's no evidence to corroborate the vile rubbish Musk spread to his 114 million followers. He has a lot of influence and power, but he definitely does not seem to have the sense of responsibility that is needed with it. No one was thrilled with Musk's swift deletion of the tweet, including supporters of so-called free speech, who criticized the billionaire for giving in to pressure from the woke mob. Some people's worries about the future of false information and hate speech on the platform under Musk's muddled leadership were reinforced by this instance. Number 6. Musk is well aware of people's concerns that Twitter will turn into a den of injustice, bigotry, and other horrible conduct when it comes to hate speech. Employees and those at the company aren't simply concerned because users might stop using it, but also because it could hurt the company's profits. If potential customers shun the site as a result of a mood toward more offensive content, advertising income could suffer significantly. In an open letter to advertisers, Musk sought to allay those worries by promising that Twitter wouldn't turn into a free-for-all hellscape. However, Elon supporters had already begun to work diligently to disprove that. Hate speech on the platform had an immediate, visible, and measurable spike. According to researchers at St. Montclair State University, in the hours after Musk's takeover, many people simply tweeted the N-word over and over again as they cheered Musk's inauguration. That finding was verified by Twitter's head of safety and integrity, Yoel Roth, who added that the company had been focused on addressing the surge in hateful conduct on Twitter and had terminated more than 1,500 accounts over the weekend for breaking hate speech rules. Number 5. In recent weeks, Musk has dramatically changed his position on advertising. Now that his money account is at stake, the billionaire who once said, "I hate advertising," has changed his mind and tweeted that he genuinely believes ads can delight, entertain, and inform you. 90% of Twitter's income comes from advertisements. On Monday, Musk's friend and investor, Jason Calacanis, said that corporate representatives from Twitter were in New York talking with people in the advertising sector. Who those marketing and advertising professionals are is unknown. The top advertising agencies, Dentsu, Omnicom, IPG, and Group M, all claimed that they hadn't met with Twitter or had heard of any meetings with the company. In a tweet from Morning Brew writer Ryan Barwick, due to worries about brand safety on a network that may soon be awash with offensive content, advertisers appear to be becoming more and more hesitant to partner with Twitter. HBO said in a statement that it will be assessing the platform under its new leadership, while GM completely stopped running Twitter ads, and big advertising agency IPG advised its clients to take a break from Twitter advertising. Number 4. Musk tweeted a poll just in time for Halloween, asking if Vine should be brought back from the dead. Twitter previously bought and shut down the short-form video platform Vine. Another app you may be familiar with that likewise focuses on short videos, TikTok, has gained considerable attention since Vine was shut down. Although hindsight is always 20/20, maybe it's still possible. According to allegations that appeared on Thursday, Musk requested firm employees to investigate bringing Vine back rather than just asking them to vote on the notion. Number 3. Musk describes himself as a free speech absolutist. He's renowned for saying that it was morally wrong to ban Donald Trump from Twitter, in addition to being a mistake. Musk has repeatedly stated that he will welcome the outgoing president back to the platform. In fact, Musk declared that he's opposed to the concept of permanent bans completely, and that essentially any speech that is not unlawful ought to be permitted on Twitter. Given his track record, it's a large if he keeps his promise. But if he does, a whole host of horrors would return to the world of tweets. Many on the right would be delighted by that. But as it turns out, as it so frequently does, Musk spoke before he considered the repercussions. He doesn't seem as certain about all that unbanning anymore. Perhaps because reality is set in and he's had time to consider if hosting hate speech would be beneficial for Twitter's financial health. Number 2. Despite speculations to the contrary, Musk began the week by promising the Twitter workforce that he would not fire 75% of the firm. And in typical Musk manner, he ended the week with a fresh rumor that he would be firing 50% of the workforce rather. This man knows funny inside and out. 3,700 Twitter employees may be let go by the billionaire boy wonder later today, according to reports. An unknown number of employees had their login credentials revoked overnight. However, the actual amount is unknown at this time. Number 1. Elon removed a holiday from Twitter's corporate calendar on Thursday, his 6th day as owner, the day of rest. The holiday was instituted by Twitter in 2020 to prevent burnout, a concern that Musk doesn't share. He has reportedly been pressing staff members to put in 85-hour work weeks in order to launch new products as quickly as possible. At least one employee has reportedly chosen to set up a sleeping bag on the workplace floor. So what do you think of Elon's takeover? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.